Luxury cars in 2025 aren't just pushing limits. They're rewriting the rules of rarity, speed, and pure indulgence. These aren't vehicles built for the road. They're sculpted for collectors, crafted with obsession, and priced like private islands. From diamond-coated bodywork and one-off commissions to ultra cars that flirt with the laws of physics, every model on this list carries a story of excess, elegance, and engineering genius. Whether it's Bugatti's homage to forgotten legends, Rolls-Royce turning yachts into drivable experiences, or Pagani hand-stitching wood into poetry, these machines don't chase status, they define it. Here are the 15 most expensive cars in the world right now, and each one is built to do more than move. They're built to be remembered. Number 15. Aston Martin Valor. Only 110 of these cars will ever exist. Priced at $2.65 million, the Aston Martin Valor isn't built to be ordinary. It's a savage tribute to 110 years of driving history, unapologetically loud and obsessively engineered for those who crave connection, danger, and beauty in every gear shift. It houses a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 resting on a Valkyrie-derived platform that combines hypercar-level power with actual road comfort. But this isn't about horsepower stats, it's about seduction. Every inch of its full carbon body screams retro-futurism, pulling design notes straight from Aston Martin's most iconic race cars of the 70s and smashing them into tomorrow's vision. Inside, it's deliberately tactile, filled with rich materials chosen not just to impress, but to stir something visceral. This cockpit wasn't made for passengers. It was made for drivers who still believe in the art of shifting by hand. This is the only V12 manual Aston has dared to build in recent memory, and it's not quiet about it. From every sculpted corner to every roar of the engine, Valor isn't whispering, it's challenging. 110 people will get to tame it. And for them, the road will never feel the same again. Number 14. Ferrari F80. Built as a one-of-one tribute to Ferrari's motorsport legacy and future ambitions, the F80 stands alone, literally. Valued at $3 million, this machine is more than a hypercar. It's a rolling showcase of what happens when old-school F1 grit meets bleeding-edge tech. With a hybrid 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 and an electric motor, the F80 punches out 780 PS and 900 Nm of torque, hitting 62 miles per hour in just under 3 seconds. That speed isn't just raw power, it's sharpened by active aerodynamics, including a DRS-style rear wing and a dynamic front bumper that slices drag on command. Its hydraulic suspension constantly adapts, adjusting ride height and roll control in real time. Wrapped in a carbon fiber monocoque and featuring Ferrari's nostalgic quad-round taillights, the car looks like it teleported from an 80s F1 race straight into the future. The cockpit strips away the noise, offering a focused digital interface and panoramic visibility. No distractions, no fluff, just the driver and the machine. There is only one F80 in existence, making it an untouchable symbol of Ferrari's obsession with innovation. It's not a car built for mass appeal. It's built for the history books. Number 13. Aston Martin Victor. Aston Martin's Victor doesn't just turn heads, it silences rooms. Built for one discerning collector at a price of $3 million, it's the rarest expression of old-school muscle colliding with modern craftsmanship. Sitting on the carbon fiber chassis from the legendary 177, the Victor is powered by a naturally aspirated 7.3-liter V12 that delivers a thunderous 836 PS and 890 Nm of torque. It sends every bit of that force to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual gearbox, a raw and mechanical connection almost extinct in modern supercars. Its body is pure carbon fiber, exposed, unapologetic, and shaped with brutal elegance. Functional louvers are cut directly into the bodywork, bleeding heat from the engine while giving it a menacing look. Inside, everything is bespoke. From hand-stitched leather to custom aluminum titanium switchgear, even the knobs tell a story. The gauges are slim, analog, and minimal, centered around a retro-style rev counter that lets the engine do the talking. Only one Victor exists. It doesn't chase trends or tech gimmicks. Instead, it delivers a visceral driving experience that's nearly extinct. Loud, tactile, beautifully crafted, and unrepeatable. It's Aston Martin's love letter to the purist, and it's written in carbon, leather, and unfiltered horsepower. Number 12. McLaren P1 GTR. The McLaren P1 GTR doesn't ask for attention, it earns it at full throttle. Priced at $3.6 million, this is no road-going showpiece. With only 32 units ever built, each one is engineered strictly for the track and stripped of any compromises. Underneath its aggressive shell sits a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8 paired with an electric motor, delivering a jaw-clenching 1,000 PS and 900 Nm of torque. That setup launches it from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.8 seconds, with a top speed capped at 350 km per hour. What sets the GTR apart isn't just raw power, it's precision. The suspension is tuned stiffer, the front dive planes are fully adjustable, and a massive fixed rear wing adds extreme downforce. The underfloor diffuser and wide-body stance lock it to the tarmac, while carbon ceramic monoblock brakes deliver fade-free stops lap after lap. Inside, there's no luxury, just telemetry logging systems tracking every G-force, shift point, and lap time. This isn't about comfort or convenience. It's about sharpening every edge of performance until the car feels like an extension of reflexes. The P1 GTR is a masterclass in what happens when engineering isn't held back by road regulations, and it shows in every corner. Number 11. Koenigsegg CCXR Tvita. The Koenigsegg CCXR Tvita isn't just rare, it's mechanical art fused with aerospace precision. With only 2 ever produced and a staggering $6.8 million price tag, this hypercar wears real diamonds in its skin. The carbon fiber weave sparkles under light thanks to a patented clear coat process that actually embeds diamond dust. Beneath that shimmering armor lies a 4.8-liter twin-supercharged V8, unleashing 950 PS and a monstrous 1,100 Nm of torque. From 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.9 seconds, this car isn't gentle, it rips. The Tvita's 6-speed manual gearbox is mounted inboard, a detail designed to reduce unsprung mass and sharpen cornering. It's the kind of engineering seen more often in Le Mans prototypes than in road-legal vehicles. The chassis is feather-light at just 1,420 kilograms, helping it punch toward a top speed of 410 km per hour with frightening ease. Inside, the cockpit strips away distractions: carbon fiber panels, Alcantara trim, and raw mechanical control. Shiny milled aluminum intercooler covers, triple coaxial hydraulic suspension, and titanium gullwing fuel caps round out the experience. This isn't just a car, it's a diamond-studded war cry from Koenigsegg to the rest of the world. Few will ever see it in person. Even fewer will ever touch it. Number 10. Pagani Huayra Emola Roadster. The Pagani Huayra Emola Roadster is an open-top thunderclap wrapped in carbon titanium and limited to just 8 machines, each commanding a jaw-dropping $5.5 million. This hypercar fuses the raw savagery of the Huayra R's track DNA with the poised elegance of the BC Roadster. From its sculpted roof scoop to the shark fin stabilizer, every aerodynamic cue is functional, generating over 600 kilograms of downforce at speed. Its hand-built 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12, tuned by AMG, screams to 8,700 RPM, delivering 850 PS and 1,100 Nm through a rapid-fire 7-speed sequential gearbox. 0 to 100 km per hour vanishes in 2.8 seconds, while the top speed stretches to 350 km per hour. Weighing just 1,280 kilograms, it's a lesson in lightweight engineering with oversized power. Thermal efficiency gets a visual twist through twin hot air vents above the rear arches, while a carbon titanium chassis spine runs down the center, adding both rigidity and drama. The 5-piece wing is GT track-tuned, and the roll hoop doubles as an aerodynamic splitter. Quick-release racing seats and detachable buckles seal its intent. Each unit, spoken for before the public had a chance to blink, stands as a brutally elegant testament to Pagani's obsessive craftsmanship. Number 9. Pagani Huayra Kotalonga. The Pagani Huayra Kotalonga is more than a hypercar. It's a moving sculpture shaped by the hands of artisans and driven by the ghosts of 60s endurance racers. Stretched by 360 millimeters and unveiled at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in 2022, its elongated body flows into a 3.7 square meter rear cover, blending beauty and function in a single swoop. Only 5 were made, each pre-sold at $7 million before the public even saw it. This long-tail Huayra is powered by a 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 that unleashes 840 PS and 1,100 Nm of torque. It sprints to 100 km per hour in 2.8 seconds and pushes toward a top speed of 349 km per hour. The extended rear isn't just for drama, it acts as a passive diffuser, slicing drag while creating stability at speed. Pagani's obsessive detailing is everywhere. Exposed ceramic pipes with white-coated titanium stacks sing the car's signature soundtrack, and Le Mans-style roof flumes keep the engine cool under pressure. The interior is no less personal. Each of the 5 owners got a custom-designed theme, tailored to their tastes. Built by Pagani Grandi Complicazioni, this machine fuses handcrafted luxury with aerodynamic precision in a way few cars dare. Number 8. Mercedes Maybach XLero. The Mercedes Maybach XLero doesn't whisper luxury. It shouts it through a 5.9-liter twin-turbo V12 that belts out 700 PS and 120 Nm of torque. This one-off masterpiece was born with a purpose, to test Fulda's high-speed tires. But it didn't stop there. Valued at $8 million, it became a rolling monument to extravagance and power, wrapped in a body nearly 19.3 feet long and dripping with 1930s racing inspiration. Everything about the XLero is oversized, from its 23-inch wheels designed in cast magnesium to its curb weight of nearly 5,732 pounds. And yet, it moves with authority, hitting 100 km per hour in 4.4 seconds and topping out at 351 km per hour on the track. Built on a modified Mayback 57 chassis by Stola in Turin, its carbon fiber bodywork isn't just for show. It integrates hidden air ducts that cool ceramic disc brakes, making sure performance stays sharp even under heat. Inside, the back seats offer full power recline and ottoman footrests, a quiet contrast to the aggression it commands on the outside. The XLero is what happens when speed meets sculpture. 1 unit built, 0 compromises made, and every inch a symbol of unfiltered automotive theater. Number 7. Bugatti Cento Dieti. The Bugatti Cento Dieti is a brutal piece of nostalgia draped in precision engineering. Launched in Monterey in 2019, this hypercar channels the wild spirit of the 90s EB110 Supersport, but punches far harder with its monstrous 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16. Tuned to unleash 1,600 PS and 1,600 Nm of torque, it catapults from 0 to 100 km per hour in a blistering 2.4 seconds, with a top speed electronically capped at 380 km per hour. Power meets control in perfect balance. Only 10 were ever built, each priced at $9 million, and one sits in Cristiano Ronaldo's garage. Every curve, intake, and surface on the Cento Dieti has intent. Those 5 front air intakes aren't just a design homage to the EB110, they serve a brutal aerodynamic purpose. The fixed carbon fiber rear wing adds necessary downforce at high speeds, and the ultra-thin 10-spoke alloys are sculpted for both weight savings and cooling. Inside, the cabin is wrapped in diamond-patterned leather and carbon fiber, a tribute to Bugatti's past, but executed with modern opulence. At nearly 4,355 pounds, it's no featherweight, yet every kilogram is harnessed for performance. The Cento Dieti is a mechanical tribute, a rolling museum piece that's also ready to annihilate a straightaway. Number 6. RollsRoyce Sweptail. The RollsRoyce Sweptail is what happens when time, craftsmanship, and absurd levels of taste meet behind closed doors. Commissioned by an unnamed collector and priced at an eye-watering $12.8 million, it took 4 years to sculpt this one-off piece of automotive haute couture. From the outside, it pulls heavy inspiration from classic yachts and 1920s grand tourers, with a single uninterrupted glass canopy that stretches from windshield to tail, a curved bubble of serenity suspended over 5,442 millimeters of sculpted metal. Everything about the Sweptail whispers restraint and excess in the same breath. There are no dials, no buttons cluttering the dashboard. Instead, the controls are hidden under seamless wood panels, activated only by touch. The seats are water-resistant leather stitched to bespoke patterns, designed more for floating on clouds than sitting. Under the hood, it moves with grace, backed by a 6.7-liter V12 pushing 459 PS and 700 Nm. The 0 to 100 km per hour time? A dignified 5.6 seconds. But the speed is beside the point. This isn't a car meant to impress with numbers. It overwhelms with presence. The rear is styled like the deck of a vintage yacht, and it even carries a scent dispenser tailored to match the car's paint. One was made. That's all it needed. Number 5. SP Automotive Chaos. SP Automotive's Chaos doesn't flirt with the edge of performance. It obliterates it. This machine introduces itself as the world's first ultra car, and its specs support the claim with numbers that seem straight out of science fiction. In its zero-gravity trim, the Chaos unleashes a jaw-dropping 3,065 PS from a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V10. The result? A 0-100 km/h sprint in 1.8 seconds and a top speed that shatters expectations, over 310 mph. And it does all that while weighing just 2,800 pounds, thanks to obsessive weight-saving tactics like 3D-printed magnesium and titanium parts used throughout the body. The Chaos doesn't just push boundaries, it incinerates them. Priced at $6.4 million for the Earth trim and soaring to $14.5 million for the Zero Gravity, each car is an engineering experiment wrapped in exclusivity, with fewer than 20 built each year. Beneath its skin, there's active underbody aero that adjusts in real time, carbon graphene brake discs that shrug off heat like ceramic never existed, and a cockpit built around telemetry, not luxury fluff. This isn't simply a hypercar for the elite. It's a challenge thrown at the laws of physics, hand-built, brutally fast, and utterly uncompromising in every direction it charges. Number 4. Pagani Zonda HP Baretta. The Pagani Zonda HP Baretta isn't just a tribute, it's a personal send-off by Horacio Pagani himself, closing the legendary Zonda chapter with a hand-built spectacle that bends every rule of exclusivity. Only 3 of these were ever made, each with a price tag of $17.5 million, and one of them lives in Horacio's own garage. That should tell everything about how special this car really is. With a carbon titanium monocoque keeping the dry weight down to just 2,755 pounds, the HP Baretta balances extreme performance and elegant brutality. A naturally aspirated 7.3-liter V12 sits at its heart, roaring out 800 PS and 850 Nm. From 0 to 100 km/h takes only 3.1 seconds, and it stretches to a top speed of 220 mph. But the story isn't just about numbers, it's about details. Bolt-on arch fairings smooth airflow over the wheels, while a menacing fixed rear wing adds necessary downforce and visual drama. Inside, the stripped-back cockpit features an open-face steering yoke and minimal controls, echoing race-bred DNA. Road-legal Pirelli P0 Trofeo R tires wrap around those lightweight rims, promising maximum grip. Every angle, every inch of this machine whispers obsession, crafted to be the ultimate love letter to the Zonda legacy. Number 3. Bugatti La Voiture Noir. Bugatti's La Voiture Noir is more than a car. It's an $18.9 million masterpiece cloaked in carbon and shadows. Designed as a tribute to the iconic Type 57 SC Atlantic, this one-off hypercar made its debut at Geneva in 2019 and instantly redefined what a flagship can be. The silhouette is fluid and aggressive, a sweeping fastback design wrapped in deep gloss carbon fiber with a clear coat that creates astonishing visual depth. A sculpted LED tail strip spans the rear in a seamless arc, while each headlamp holds 25 precision-milled LEDs, each set like jewels. At its heart lies the 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, pushing out 1,500 PS and 1,180 Nm of torque. That translates into a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in just 2.4 seconds, and a top speed north of 260 mph. The power is delivered through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and backed by a chassis tuned to handle both luxury cruising and violent acceleration. Every inch reflects bespoke craftsmanship, from the exposed central spine running down the car's back to the exclusive interior stitching pattern. Even the exhaust note is tuned to sound richer and deeper than any Bugatti before it. Only one exists, and its owner remains unnamed, though the car speaks loudly enough on its own. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail isn't just rare, it redefines automotive extravagance. Unveiled on May 27, 2021, and priced at a staggering $28 million, it instantly became the world's most expensive new car. Only 3 were ever built, and each was tailored down to the stitch. Its body stretches over 18.8 feet, sculpted to resemble a luxury yacht slicing through the water. A removable canopy roof and rear butterfly-style deck open up to reveal a teak-lined hosting suite, complete with a barista station, dual champagne fridges, and crystal stemware, all concealed until activated. Under the elongated hood sits a 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 producing 563 PS and 850 Nm of torque. It's not about brutal acceleration, it's about delivering power as if served on a silver platter. The interior? Swathed in oyster and cognac leather, royal walnut veneer flows through the dashboard and center tunnel like polished driftwood. Two custom Beauvais 1822 watches, designed specifically for the boat tail, can be mounted in the dash or worn on the wrist, adding yet another layer of opulence. With features like a retractable parasol system and hand-finished leather valises integrated into the doors, the boat tail doesn't cater to trends. It creates them, and those lucky enough to own one live far beyond ordinary. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Le Rose Noir Droptail. The Rolls-Royce Le Rose Noir Droptail is more than a car. It's rolling sculpture, poetry sealed in metal and leather. Debuting at Pebble Beach, this $30 million marvel merges the spirit of pre-war roadsters with modern haute couture craftsmanship. Only 4 exist. Each is coated in a 150-layer custom paint blend, fusing deep true love red with shadowy mystery black, a finish that shifts subtly under light, like the bloom of a rose under moonlight. Step inside and you're met with an astonishing 1,603-piece French black sycamore wood veneer layout, meticulously hand-assembled to mimic rose petals drifting in the wind. A built-in Audemars Piguet timepiece rests on the dash. Pop it out and it becomes a wristwatch. This isn't convenience, it's choreography. Beneath the sculpted hood lies a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, offering a graceful surge of 600 PS and 840 Nm. It accelerates to 100 km per hour in 5 seconds, though speed is merely a background act here. A lightweight monocoque chassis made of carbon fiber and fiberglass ensures rigidity without sacrificing elegance. And tucked behind the rear deck, retractable leather valet trays, because every detail, even how you store your champagne, is crafted for drama.